Hello my friends, I'm G Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of Aurora. This is episode 13. In episode 12 we were making some more progress towards scouting out the Luhman sector here using our shiny new pure scout, the B here. Nope, sorry, that's the builder. It's the, there it is, the Belgarth. So it's going to go ahead and do all the asteroid scanning for us, which will be nice because that'll give us more things to mine here later. In the meantime, back on the Sol system, we had also finished all the surveying of all the jump locations, and we now have a jump gate builder, that's the actual B, building the second one, and then we know of two other ones that we'll build later on. So that we get you all caught up in terms of that. Let's pop in real quick and make sure everybody's still working. Research is going well. We're currently researching some defensive types because I'm very scared that we may be very well encountering an enemy, a new race soon, and they'll probably be hostile. So the more prepared we are ahead of time, the slightly longer we'll survive. Meanwhile, mining is going really well. On Hyperion is completely done. Newman is completely done. I do have orders for the civilian fleet to pull all that away from them. They just haven't got to it yet because they're very, very busy with other things. And on the topic of of the civilian fleets, we did have a second civilian shipping line come in, so I gave them, some startup funds. So they've built 5 ships for themselves already, which is very nice. And we can see, they are definitely doing a lot of work for us, which is very nice of them. So there we go. Now I think we're all caught up. We should be ready to get going. There. I just like leaving this on one that doesn't need an update, so it doesn't keep flickering the screen. That's the only reason I keep switching now. Anyway, we'll let this get rolling here. You can see by the blue text that keeps jumping up and down, that's where all civilian ships are coming in and out doing something. So I don't mind if they don't get stuff I tell them to do done right away. As long as they do it at some point, it's fine. It's still easier than me doing it. I do have a cargo ship or two floating around, but I just don't like doing it. It's a hassle. That's what civilians are for. Anyway, let's see what we stopped for. Probably... Oh, 2 things here. Okay, so first research, and then we have to go check on our scouts. Let's check on the research first. And sure enough, that's done. Let's get back into defensive systems here and work on the next level of shields. That seems like something very helpful. And meanwhile, our scout is complaining it doesn't have enough to do. Belgarath. Okay, so it still has plenty of fuel, morale still fine, lots of supplies, so it's fine. It just doesn't see enough stuff to do. That's fine. Well, maybe I'll just do survey next nearest instead of next 5, just in case there is something to do, but it's just not very close. We'll see how that goes. We'll let that get going. And we'll see if it's happy now or if it still is complaining. I guess it's still complaining. Okay, well then I guess that means that this sector is completely done. So I guess so anyway. Obviously we haven't done the jump points yet, but the minerals are all done. They're all concentrated around the second star. It's very interesting that it considers this star the primary even though nothing's happening. But I guess because this star's, well, technically they're orbiting each other, so, but anyway. But everything's happening around this star, and nothing's happening around that star. Anyway, no big deal. Well, let's get the Belgarath here going on gravitational surveys. So now it will start doing the jump points. There we go. Okay. That'll keep it busy for a while. And we stopped again. Let's see what's happening. Oh, the B is done. That means our second jump gate is done, which is awesome. And it was over here somewhere. Over here. Yeah. Yeah, this here was our original one that goes to Luhman, and then there's this one that was just finished. So what I'm going to have it do is, assuming it has enough fuel, I'm going to have it pop through the gate to build one on the other side. But I just want to make sure it's got enough fuel to do that before I send it. 69%. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so we're going to send it through to build. I should have just left that screen open. We're going to send it through so it can start building the gate on the other side to come back. And that will be good. So we're going to standard transit. And off you go. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, this is number 4, not number 2. I don't want to send it away. It should be on number 4. Oh, yeah, I should have noticed that it has the actual jump gate thing right there. No, not the Balrog. That's not the one I meant to do. Do what I want you to do, not what I tell you to do, please. Number 4, I'd like you to jump through. Thank you. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I took that. Oh, that's why it stopped. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Yes, I know you don't like generating new systems. I know. Okay, so welcome to the... Is that Luylen? Sorry, my eyes aren't very good. I guess that's Luylen. Excellent. Alright, let's get you building the gate back so stuff can return. Excellent. And then when our scout is done in the other system, it can come over here. How many points do you have to do yet? Waypoints. Oh, maybe you're almost done. Okay, well, either way. So that can go ahead and start building that gate for us, which is awesome. I don't see vast numbers of ships floating around, so I guess we didn't generate an alien race yet. This is good. That buys us some more time. Alright, let's see what we halted for now. Nothing that I can see. Alright, so keep going. Not sure why it stops there sometimes, even though nothing's happening. Because I shut off a lot of the messages that I don't care for, so it wouldn't stop on them. But clearly it's still stopping on some of them. Just not sure which ones. Oh, I guess I still have to fight with that some more at some point. Anyway. That's not the screen I wanted. Okay, so your scouting over here has revealed another jump point for us, which is very nice. Oh, up here. Okay, good. We're not anywhere near the point where we're ready to branch that far out yet, but it's good at least to have them. So, okay, so something has already expired. Asteroid 28. 28. Do you have anything left? You have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of uranium, which is not going to last much longer either. That's fine. That will probably do it. Nope, just a little bit longer. Okay, so that means we can go ahead and move all the mines and mass driver from here. Well, actually, I guess we can't move the mass driver yet. Oh, I never set it to actually fire at Moon 5 for some reason. I guess I better check the rest of them. Okay, so it's just the one I missed. Okay, that's fine. So I'll leave that for a little bit so the mass driver has time to fling all those materials. Which shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Shouldn't take too long at all. Yeah, there we go. So it's gone ahead and flung them all. So now we can pull all that stuff away from here. So we'll supply one mass driver and 20 auto mines. And the next place to demand it, I guess, will be here. Demand there, and mass driver, one demand, go. Excellent. And again, I don't really care how long it takes the civilian fleet to go and do that. They'll get it done when they get it done. Not a big deal. So that's fine. I'm sure there's far more efficient ways of doing things than what I'm doing, but I'm having fun and that's all I'm worried about. Alright, what's up now? Okay, so you are done scanning gravitational. And there were just the 2 jump points. Not a problem. So now we can send you... I think we'll just send you back to Earth for a little bit. And then let you refuel and resupply and all that. And that will give the crew some time to relax a bit. And then I'll send them over to that Luhman system, or whatever it was called, and start doing the asteroid surveys there. Okay, so you should be all refueled and everything. I can't actually do a proper overhaul on it, because I don't have enough facilities for that. But, well, I think I'll let the crew stick around here one more month. I do want to make sure I still have plenty of fuel. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put it on just for a little while, but that should be okay. And I'll just zip ahead 1 month here. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Now our scout here should be ready. Yep, so all the crew have had some shore leave. They're all very happy. We've fueled up, our supplies are up. We're ready to go. So, we're going to go through to Luylen, and then they can do their... We'll start with geological surveys, so we can find the minerals first, and that will be fine. By the time it's done, this gate to get back will be easily ready, so no problem there at all. Because it's already only about 16 days out, so that's not bad. Oh, we have completed some research. And we found a good pile of stuff on one of the planets already. That's excellent. Good, this will be a good mining area, it looks like. But first, let's get some research going here. Stick to defensive systems and improve our shield regeneration rate. That seems like a good thing. Awesome. Okay, and let's continue scanning stuff. Stopped for something. Oh, because the B is done. Okay, so now we can go back and forth as we whim. So the bee is now allowed to jump back home, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, and just basically chill out for a while. I don't want to build the third gate there out of Sol until I've got this one at least nominally started, so it for now can just go ahead and jump through and go home and relax. Like I say, not playing in the most efficient manner, but it's a manner that makes sense to me. I have a hard time keeping track of when a lot of things are happening. That's why I only have one scout going at a time. You know, just one jump gate somewhere I haven't been yet at a time. Even having two researches at a time is a bit troubling for me, but at least this thing keeps track of that for me, so it's not so bad. So that's okay. Then we just have to decide which of these is close enough to colonizable that I have a spot to be flinging mass drivers over to. Okay, so there's not a lot of places here, but they mostly had minerals, so this could be good. So let's go ahead and let it at least do the jump point surveys, even though I'm not going to be using them anytime soon. We might as well at least do them, get them done. And let's see if anything in here is decent. I think it's this button here, right? Yes. Decent colonies. None in here. So that's not necessarily good. Alright, so we have 2 planets, and then each of them have moons, I guess. Alright, so there's a gas giant. We can't live there. And then it just got a bunch of asteroids around it, so that's not colonizable. Planet 2 is a dwarf planet. Very small, of course. Cold. No atmosphere. Planet 3. Also a dwarf planet. Also cold and no atmosphere. Over here. Was this another binary star? Yes, it is. This is another binary star system. I thought those were relatively rare, but apparently we're 2 for 2 so far. Anyway, so these are just asteroids. This is a planet, a gas giant. Can't colonize that. It's got planet 2 is also a gas giant. So it looks like we're going to have to either live on a dwarf planet or a small moon. Because I'm not seeing anything here that's any better. Alright, well, I guess we'll take one of these dwarf planets over here. This doesn't really matter which one. Is there any serious difference between these two in terms of how close it would be to human tolerable? This one's got a bit better gravity and is slightly warmer. Okay. This is going to be our primary home out here, if you can call it that. Anyway, so let's get that established. Oh, the other thing I should do, of course, I should upgrade our sector command so that our already very overworked fellow that governing 2 sectors can start governing a 3rd. That sounds like something I'm sure he'd like to do. Well, whether he'd like to do it or not, he's going to be doing it. And that's fine. And I guess the other thing we can do while I'm here is tag all of the minerals out here. It's mostly this one I'm worried about, but in all reality, I might as well just tag every single thing. So, I see no reason not to completely and utterly gut this place. I see. So, we shall do that. There's not a single source of this anywhere in here. That's not necessarily good, is it? Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. Well, it's a gas giant. Thank you. It's a gas giant, which I think means this one is too. Yeah. And what about you? You're also a gas. Okay. That's fine. I think that's everybody. Yeah. Okay, so other than the gas giants, that's every single place that has at least some minerals tagged. So we'll start getting to those at some point. Okay. And this was the... Or was it 2? I thought it was 2 we decided on. Yeah, it's 2 we decided on as the home planet, so to speak. So that's you. Yeah, okay. So right off the bat, you are going to need stuff. Starting with a mass driver. And some mines. And at least a couple of factories. That will at least get you going. We'll also need infrastructure. Maybe, I don't know, 200 for now? That should do. Actually, it probably won't, but we'll get about 250,000 people out of that. I guess that's good enough for now. Not sure how long it's going to take them to start doing all this, but I guess I should be building some infrastructure somewhere. Should be able to start stealing it from here if the atmosphere would start to improve a little faster, but anyway. Oh, research is done too. We should also do that. Let's get some more weaponry going. Let's start with being able to build much bigger guns and having them have much better range. Oh, no, I'm out of... Sorry. This one isn't quite done yet. Now it's done. So now we can get that. Excellent. Okay. And here on the moon, atmosphere is just over half, which is still not quite enough to bring this down yet. But that's okay. So I guess we shall build some infrastructure here to get these guys going. What should I say? 200? Yeah, 200. Let's build 200 infrastructures. Once it's done the sector command. And I think that's actually going to be a good place to put a cut in the episode. Between episodes, I will go through and assign civilian commanders to all of the new places, all the ones on that I've tagged on both those expansion sectors. I'm not going to do that on camera because it's a very slow and boring process, but I'll take care of that between episodes. So until next time, folks, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.